We are 9 minutes from showtime, folks. You have 9 minutes to go to the bathroom, smoke a joint, or call your mom. We have 9 minutes till showtime. We are live via satellite around the world on YouTube right now. Tickle Your Bone Comedy on YouTube. Check it out. Subscribe. Smash that like button. TickleYourBone.com. 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 Check it out. And YouTube. Tickle Your Bone Comedy Festival. We're live streaming. All right.
Tell your friends. Tell acquaintances.
How long to wait?
We've been doing the James Brown thing.
Can't go wrong with the. Yeah. What are we looking time until we start? What, 10, 15?
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
We're already audio live. They're listening to us right now.
Ready for the payback?
I hope so.
Except the people here are actually funnier. I think comedians in New York are too afraid to try things. Too many people get offended. In Arizona, you can risk it. But then again, I don't know what I'm talking about. I know. That's the best. The best of the best. So I'm excited about that.
Oh yeah. I got a friend coming.
Lady friend. Little lady friend. Little lady friend.
Yeah. New co-worker.
All right, folks, we're 5 minutes away. That's all I gotta say. We're 5 minutes away. You need to go to the bathroom, smoke a joint, free base, whatever you need to do. You've got 5 minutes before the show starts.
Fun stuff. It's gonna be good tonight. I'm excited for this lineup specifically.
Oh, it's a ridiculous lineup.
I was trying to tell
I've seen fucking Sobczak forever. Durrell said he's got new material.
tonight are the best. These are the ones that we've been watching for years.
Right?
We're very excited.
And we got Saavan. He's been murdering all month.
He's one of the Hollywood improv.
I think I saw that on the Facebook.
So he's moving his way up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Good stuff. I'm very, very excited. I know it may not seem like it, but I even wore the top button on my shirt tonight to make sure that I just didn't get the right haircut.
I was thinking about you today, actually. Not on comedy. I was watching, I guess, Hamilton Morrison's podcast.
Dan Hamilton.
He was doing an interview with, I guess, the guy that we met in the penis envy mushroom. Pretty interesting, far out dude. I don't know if you've seen that one before. I don't want to bore you. But yeah, as a kid, he had a near-death experience and he's kind of cross realms.
Thanks for here.
Did he become a shaman?
No. Just kind of his own doing his own thing. Really just a different eclectic guy.
Yes, please. I was going to sit there, but
I gotta start to do that. I haven't drumming anything in months. It's guitar.
I was actually originally planning on taking some tonight after watching that on Focus Fire.
Yes, live.
And then I was chatting with my lady friend, and she said she was actually going to come. I was like, oh, okay, maybe I won't eat.
This room just filled up in minutes. We are 2 minutes away.
I was like that. I can control.
Right. It's like your brain can actually not go into complete confusion.
This emotions I have, so their level is a complete unknown quantity. So I don't want to give a ticket.
Even after a year of having some had liquid experiences, they just don't use the potencies.
But that's the thing, I'm like, these are just from a guy that I've never tried before, so I have no idea what the strength is. You can for a situation.
For a life like that.
Exactly, I'm not worried about that.
Well, that's okay. She some kind of drag. Something like 1,000 times.
It was awesome. You saw half of it.
I saw half the theater.
It was awesome.
Some people don't remember the same.
Oh, yeah. Way better than especially if it was good.
See, he says it was good because he only saw half of it.
So, Sierra's like, hey, she texts us, like, hey, we're going to great. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. All right. Tomorrow at 6 o'clock at AMCS going on. All right.
I'm just thinking, maybe end of a match, just my silly
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Brigett's Last Laugh, Tickle Your Bone Comedy Weekly Festival here. Renee Dover's in the house, so it's going to be an amazing show. Dover's in the house. We've got the best lineup we've ever had tonight, and we got a special guest we've never had here before. Please put your hands together, though, for the greatest comic north of Bell Road on Cave Creek, the CEO, Sean Bezos. Sobczak, the CEO of comedy. Such an asshole. I've stolen every joke. Jason Amos just walked in, folks. Yes. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Tickle Comedy, of course. I'm Sean McCarthy. Everybody knows me. I'm world famous right here. We are live around the world right now. We are live streaming. We are on if you go to YouPorn and or YouTube and go to Tickle Your Bone Comedy Festival, you can find us and subscribe. We get tons of subscribers, so we get free uploads. It makes it better. So if you haven't subscribed, you should subscribe. But we're live right now. We're around the world. We're the only thing right now making Ukrainians happy. So, and I speak a little Ukrainian, so this is for them. It's just, which means look out, duck. So ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Ukraine. It's Rosh Hashanah, Shana Tova. We're Jews. I'm sure this place is riddled with Jews tonight. L'chaim. 3, 2 Jews. Great. The back door is right here. Just, oh yeah, heads up, there is an exit sign here. There's an exit sign hidden by this wonderful sign that says Tickle Your Bone Comedy. So in case of emergency, unlike that fire that happened about 10 years ago in Rhode Island, go out the back door. Don't try and go that way. And ladies and gentlemen, John Henry's in the house tonight, and he's on the show. John Henry, if you don't know, made the sign, made the stage. He started the show 10 years ago. It shut down for COVID. Then after COVID, he had his final show, and he gave it to me as I overtook it, as I marched in with tanks and Putin, and we took this fucking show over.
On Ukraine.
Yes, thank you very much. We had to set that up because no one got it. Thank you very much. Welcome. No spam. Anyway, John really nicely gave me the show. He's like, I'm done. You want to take it? I was like, yeah, I'll do it. So I took over the show, but John Henry is in the house, and he's the creator. He originated. And it's wonderful. We've been here for like ever. Oh, don't shut that curtain. You guys are going to play this game with a curtain. Do me a favor. Now shut the other side. Pull the other side. Pull the, no, not that side. The side that you open. That's going to make my OCD go crazy. No, see, now we're playing this game. Open, shut, open, shut. Go to the end. Go all the way to the end. Look at my finger. This way. Go all the way to the end. Now, shut that end. There you go. Now pull that. There. Stop. And if you leave it open, then when the waitress comes through, she won't run into you, and then people won't crash. And if you pull it, it short sides it, and opens that side, then people try and walk to that side. I hate when I have to make that announcement. Please, everybody at home, ignore that announcement. I just have to make it again. Big heads up. I always tell people, just leave the curtain alone. They go, hold on, I got it. And it opens up 2 sides. Not that I have OCDs or I'm crazy, but you know the curtain is like open in the middle and people walk out the wrong side, and they walk into a K. So just leave the curtain like that. And I'll actually fix it, shut it just a little more, but the curtain will not hide the noise. See, now you just did it again. You just fucked up that side. You guys are fucking killing me. Goddamn comics. Let's hear for the comics in the back. Now, about once every 3 shows, I'd say, oh, don't do that with the curtain. I thought everyone knew. Okay. Back to the beginning. Let's hear for the curtain. Okay. Rosh Hashanah. You guys are ruining my Rosh Hashanah. This is the Jews' New Year. Leave that old curtain closed. Alright. We have a wonderful lineup for you folks tonight, and some of my favorites. And we have a special guest we have never had here before, Adam Hadlock. He's known as the Meaty Stallion. He's right back. First time here, he smells wonderful. The first time, this is a funny story, the first time anyone ever sent me an email, usually people go, hey, how do I get on the show? I just say, send me an email, blah, blah, we'll put you on. And you go to tickleyourbone.com. If you want to do stand-up, just go to tickleyourbone.com, send me an email, and we'll book you. It's usually quite easy. But usually people send an email like, hey, or blah, blah, blah. He was so funny, he goes, hey, bro, I'd like to get on your show. Like, very simple. He says, I'd like to get on your show. I'm like, yeah, no, perfect. And then he goes, what did he say? I think he said, he goes, I crush rooms. And I go, no one's ever said that to me. Like, no one's ever said, I'd like to play a room and I will fuck it up. And I was like, all right, dude, you're on it. So boom, ladies and gentlemen, the room crusher, the Meaty Stallion. Usually there's a whole vetting process. We make you stand up out back 3 times with the homeless by the dumpster. We throw things at you, we charge you. But he came at me with real talk, folks. And we're putting you on. And by the way, this is a weekly comedy festival. I'm killing it in submission fees. We waived his fees, folks. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming out. Really, I can't tell you how fucking much I appreciate that email. It just killed me so hard. I've never heard anybody say that. And it just tickled me. So, of course, I would book you. and you brought your, I'm sure that's your lovely wife, and I've seen videos. So, folks, just walk back there, say hi, and smell them. They're great and they're beautiful. And just a heads up, I love the nickname so much. It's so funny because the Meaty Stallion, and then there was a guy I saw, he called himself Meaty King. I don't know if you saw that asshole. You're that fucking guy, you gotta know him. I go, oh, I got the Meaty, I get Hadlock. He said, and I said, who the fuck's Meat Candy, that asshole? He looks like a piece. Anyway, so the point is, we have the real deal. And I talked to John, and I said, John, I don't want everyone to feel left out without nicknames, so John Henry helped me write some nicknames. So I gave everybody a great nickname. So just so you know, on tonight's show, we have Saavan the Twisted Tiger, Patel. Joe the Old Tomato Gangemi, Durrell the Music Man Johnson, Dan Saddleface Johnson, Cierra the Mouth of the South of the Border of Miranda. John Henry, I love it. The Drunken Dutchman, that's pretty spot on. Eric Sobczak, the Nebraska Thunder.
Yes!
I was thinking, because the Corn Huskers, I was going to say the Corny Husker. But I like Nebraska Thunder. And the Meaty Stallion. So everyone's got a nickname, everyone's on the same page. I don't want anyone to be left out. Thank you for those nicknames, John.
Inclusive comedy.
It's inclusive, because you know what? We do bestest.
Thank you. Thank you.
By the way, Do Better is no longer Do Better Comedy. We lost the show, folks. I don't know if you heard. They're no longer Cruising on 7.
We're doing worse.
We're all worse now.
It's upsetting that they got kicked out. I don't know what happened there. I saw a post, and all of a sudden, it was funny. I was like, how'd the show get canceled? And then it said, Tuesday nights, it was 4 dudes who had the biggest cocks in some sort of a sock. And it was like, and that's all they had on. I was like, Jesus, it looks like there's a fucking Thanksgiving Day turkey. Oh yeah, of course. They're like, fuck that comedy. Bring on the dick! So unfortunately, jokes always lose out to a big fat cock. That just happens. That's how it is. You can do better all you want, but if you gotta do fucking bonzo in your fucking pants, you're gonna get over it. But seriously, it's sad that they're not there anymore. They have other shows, and we support them. We support everybody here. Here at Tickle Comedy, I just want to say we're anti-hack, anti-unfunny. We are KFC, THC, CBD friendly, and we're creating safes for all your stored secret documents you've stolen. So that's our mission statement. We're Do Bestest, but seriously, too bad for Do Better. They got another room already, and we're thrilled for them. And Brandy Bigley will be here next week, which is thrilling. But I will say, if you're going to do a bunch of comedy and be inclusive, and you're going to be LGBTQ, the best thing to do is take that shit to the Midwest, freak them the fuck out, show them what's really up, wake them the fuck up, get their kids to go, oh, it's cool if I'm this way, and I choose this? Yes, and then you start from the inside out and you work out. Don't fucking take your gay jokes to a gay bar. Fuck that, dude, they get it. You want to change the world? Take that shit to the Midwest. Take the LGBTQ plus gay shit there. Change somebody. Anyway, so we lost them, but they are, I think tonight, actually, I'll say this. Hi, welcome to the happiest thing you can say ever. Hi, welcome to Tickle Comedy. Thank you for coming out. And if you love the show, please subscribe to us and say something nice on the web. If you don't like the show, then we are Do Better Comedy here at the Womack. Thank you folks. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. Stupid jokes all day. Yes. Brandy will be here next week, and they've moved on to another space, and that's all I have to say about that. And we have a few sponsors I need to mention. I always forget this. I can't forget this. Let's hear it for the Crescent Salon. I don't know if you know about that. Carrie Medina. We have some wonderful sponsors that help out with the show. We make enough money from the bar. Usually this place is standing. This is the first night that the show hasn't started where we're standing room only. We have just a few seats that we've left open for my mom and dad who are coming, and we're holding those seats. My dad's dead, so he's not coming to my mom's in Mass. It's going to be a minute. Anyway, but we have such a nice, lovely, loyal audience that's here every week and packing the room. We make so much money. We get paid for the bar. So we're able to pay a couple of comics, and we have a resident comic this month, Mr. Fuck his name up. Well, I didn't realize I was saying his name wrong all the time. I'm going to say Saavan Patel, but it's Stephen Patel. I don't know. He's right there. I say his name like Ron forever, I think. Saavan Patel. He's a resident comic, and he's adorable, and He's funny as fuck. And we're paying him for the month, which is great. And then we have a regular on-site show, Gangemi. We're going to pay him to do something special. So it's nice we get a little money from the bar, and we're able to pay people, and we don't have a cover, and we don't make you pay a drink minimum, and we don't make you pay to go on stage, and we don't make you fucking do anything. We just say, hey, show up and be funny and smell good like the Meaty Stallion. That's all we ask. And week in and week out, we have a great audience, and they love us, and they're here, so we can do that. And we also, we started our own cryptocurrency. I'm sure you've heard of Bitcoin, but we pay all our comics on our cryptocurrency site we started called Do a Bitcoin. That joke is bombed 15 fucking weeks in a row. I'm thinking 1 week someone's gonna laugh. It's not. Paul, take it away. All right. So so that's what's going on. So things are good. We have a great audience. We have a great room and a great show. We have a great lineup tonight. Really, some of some of my favorite comics in the whole town are on the show tonight, and people I've known forever. So I will just say that I love them all dearly right now, so I can introduce them easily later, because I will go on now. Last sponsor, I don't know if you heard about these guys, Sunny Slope Steve Ray Vapes. If you guys are into vaping. Well, just a heads up, I have to say it. Sunny Slope Steve Ray Vapes are $5 a piece. It's a guy in Sunny Slope. He sells these on the corner. This is it's got a big sign. It's like spray painted. It says vapes, $5. This one is the indica version. It's made with fentanyl, pine salt for terps, and CBDs. And this is the sativa version, which is made with medical meth, pine salt for terps, and CBD. So this is Texas Flood OG. This is Double Trouble Kush. Sunny Slope Stevie Ray Vapes. They're great. That's the John Belushi. It's the up and the down. I don't know. Or the John Belushi. It's the Chris Farley. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Cruz. Eddie, I'm getting lit.
John Belushi?
You got your medical meth card. Everyone gets 2 hits unless you have herpes. Pass the round. Get 2 hits. All right, so we have some wonderful sponsors. Nothing good. These are great. One of our wonderful audience members, he might be wearing a hat. He actually made me a medical meth card and had like every one of those jokes. That guy pays attention. That's one of our golden platinum members. Let's get for him. I don't think I have much more. I don't think I've written anything. Oh, I have fucking nothing I wrote. This is silly. Okay, so everything's more expensive. Inflation's all crazy. Let's hear for the bartender right there. She just popped in. She left. She walked in for a second. She left. It was like she smelled a fart and she ran. So the other day I went shopping. I just went to the grocery store, and my wife was mentioning to people say everything's like more expensive. I know that there's like inflation. It's fucking crazy. But I went from Bashas' to CVS and somewhere else, and I realized I'm fucking walking around. Everything costs more money, and then. Like in the Bashas' near me now, they have the self-checkout aisle, so they funnel me. I'm literally like paying more for things that are smaller, and now I gotta fucking check myself out. Like all of a sudden I work for Bashas'. I was just irritated by the whole fucking process. Even at CVS, I'm like, do I fucking work here? Why am I doing all this work? And everything costs more. And now anyway, it annoyed me, and then I had this like random thought to put it in perspective. I was like, I feel like I got a hooker, I paid her, and then just jerked off, but thanks, sweetie, that sucked. So that's how I feel. That's how I feel when I go shopping.
I like it.
I don't want to shit on hookers, because let's hear it for sex workers. It's a horrible job, and always the first one on serial killers list. It's just bullshit. Some fucking chick is trying to fucking make money to feed her family her meth habit, and she's gonna fucking blow a bunch of dirty chuckers, and then one's gonna kill them all. What an asshole. Who would do that? Let's hear it for hookers, please. Friendly vaginas. Sept, sister. Sisters in the house. All right. So we have a wonderful lineup, and we're gonna kick this off. We have a special pop-in surprise guest. I had a request from a comic last week. He goes, "Hey man, dog, why don't you let me be your special surprise drop-in guest?" I go, "Because nobody knows who the fuck you are. There's nothing special about you, and the surprise is that you showed up and scared me and asked me for a spot. Get the fuck out." Maybe. God damn it, we're live. Can't say who it was. I'm kidding. I don't care. No, yeah, it was Karma. It was funny as fuck. It just made me laugh. But we had no room for him. And the funny thing was he goes, "You didn't recognize me, dog?" And dude, this guy Karma, he's a brother, right? Last time, his brother, because last time I saw him, he had like, sweet little fro, then he grew out some dreads. But the pictures of himself online with the dreads look like a chick with an Instagram filter, they look fake. So when he showed up and he walked in, he's like, "Hey Sean, you don't recognize me, do you?" And I was like, surprised, really, with a surprised look, and I go, "No, I just thought those fucking dreads were like an Instagram filter. You really grew those. All right, cool, dude. No, we don't have room for you." But it was so weird to see somebody like, I was like, because those filters fuck you up. Like you see someone, you think it's fake, and then, oh wait, they really look like that. Never. Alright, so, that being said, we do have a special surprise guest this week, because we had the whole lineup set, and I was like, if all the gang's gonna be here, I might as well throw Dan on to kick it off, because fucking everyone else is here. This is our whole gang, and he's right at the 15-minute mark of being brilliant, fucking lit fire, dude. I just tore the stage up to I can't wait to post on MySpace how I fucking killed it tonight. I'm the best host ever. Yes, we're literally at the time when I run myself out. I think I've talked myself enough. We're ready and the room is set. I like to just get everyone all adjusted for a minute. Because sometimes when you hit these vapes, you forget what you're doing, and it's like the show starts again. We have a great lineup, folks. Tonight we have a special guest. He's known as the Meaty Step. Like I'm high, I was going to start the show again. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my shtickery is not working tonight. Everyone, one last time, Shana Tova, let's hear for Russia's shout out, L'chaim, the Jews in our house. That guy just got excited. It is the Jewish New Year, and this show is all about the Jewish New Year. So the whole theme tonight is going to be jokes based on the Jewish New Year. If you haven't, please have 10 minutes or you can't go out tonight, folks. It's a Jew-only show. Jews only now! Welcome to Me By Myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I've stalled this man enough. Please put your hands together for our first comic of the evening, the very wonderful and talented Saddleface, Dan Saddleface Johnson. Hello again,
You might want to know why he calls me Saddleface. It's a little bit of a dating thing. I am back out dating again. And I encourage all women to treat my face like a bull in a rodeo and just ride this motherfucker because they call me Saddleface Johnson. True story, yeah.
Saddle faces.
So I got this friend, she came to town. She's moving back to Phoenix. She's from Phoenix, moved to Tahoe, she's moving back, whatever. She wants to check out the job market. So I tell her, hey, you should just stay with me, like don't get a hotel, whatever, because maybe she'll get drunk and make a mistake and I get to bang. Showing her around the place, and we get to the bathroom situation. You can use the shelf, here's the shower, here's where I keep towels. And she was right away, she's like, excuse me, you have 4 towels. I was like, oh yeah, I'm bachelor, it's just me by myself. She's like, so you just like every 4 days you're doing laundry to wash your towels. I'm like, well, no. You can use them more than one day. I don't know if you know this. Like, you can use multiple days. You don't have to just once. Like, I'm in the shower. I clean up. I come out. I pat down. That towel's not dirty. It's just damp. Which is why some of my friends actually they call me Damp Johnson. Sometimes they call me Diamondback Dan, but only when I'm wearing the jersey. So I tell her, she's like, well, so you just use your towels like on your balls, your face, your ass, everything. I'm like, no, there's a method. All right, so you show me like there's a tag on one side. So I get the towel ready and I look at that and I treat it like a 90s gangbanger movie and I'm like, get that tag the fuck out my face. And then I use the other side to clean upstairs and then flip it around for downtown. And then she grabs one, she's like, this towel doesn't even have a tag. And I'm like, yeah, you caught the one, but if you look at it, half of it's like on one side mostly white, the other side's mostly black. It's, inverted yin and yang, whatever the fuck. And on that one, I know to use the white side to dry the top because it's 2022 and blackface is bad. You can't never get away with that. All right.
Don't do blackface.
Oh yeah, you gotta always have a pocket beer. I'm your pocket beer brother. Tell you what, I don't have a whole lot of time. Thank you, Sean, for putting me up to get it started. I'll just tell you this one little thing here. now that I'm back into dating, I think back about like mistakes I made in the past. Like I dated a girl for a while, and then I just one night in bed ruined it. And that's not like I didn't like ruin it. I didn't lose anything. You know, but like we're getting down, we're getting busy, and she starts to tell me, she's like, "Hey, are you ready?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm ready." And she says, "I want you to finish anywhere you want." I was like, "Oh, I don't know. Like I'll probably say something stupid. I should keep my mouth shut." And it's like, "No, just say it anywhere you want." And I was like, "All right, fine. How about inside your little sister?" Like that sounds like a good place. She's not appreciative. Yeah, I think I got it. It is. Thank you. It's very hilarious. So I've been on the dating profile. I met a girl. It's pretty nice. Like I ride motorcycles. I got some gear over there. I got a bike out front. So sometimes they call me Crotch Rocket Johnson. Funny enough, that ex-girlfriend, the one with the little sister, she calls me Rotten Crotch Johnson, which I'd rather have like Rocket Crotch Johnson, but whatever. You don't get to pick your own nickname. People have to make it for you. So I met a girl online. I think it's going to work because like I'm flipping through all of her pictures and stuff, and I see she's got a motorcycle helmet on there, and I'm like, "Hey, you ride bikes, I ride bikes." Like, you know, my first question, an awkward question, was going to be, "Hey, what do you ride?" And now for a callback, I was hoping her answer was going to be faces, because they told me your last name is Saddle Face Johnson. I was like, "Fuck yeah, that is absolutely my name," or like it should be my name. It absolutely could be, but most women, they're just like, they don't like if I try to get somebody to do that, they don't just sidle up and be like, "Yeah, I'll ride your face." Normally, like I say something and then I just get thrown out of the fucking bowling alley. So, I'm going to leave you with that half-told joke. I am Dan Crotch Rocket, Saddle Face Johnson. You guys have a great night. Righty faces.
I forgot our other sponsor, Living Spaces. I have to say that 500 times during the show. At the corner of Scottsdale Road and Franklin Wright Highway. Living Spaces. Fucking Paul, one day, Paul driving here 6 months ago, you should say that, people laugh. Yeah, people laugh, it's become a running joke. Literally, I can't fucking turn on anything without hearing an ad for fucking Living Spaces.
Yeah.
They're everywhere. They're all over fucking YouTube, all over the fucking radio. Every time I turn something on, blah, 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 Living Spaces. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, I wish I didn't say that once. Your phone listens to everything, folks. It hears you. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage now, the man known as the Nebraska Thunder. If you open up a dictionary and look at it, where it says stand-up comedian, there's just a picture of this man. I think he's that brilliant. Please put your hands together. I've known him forever and I love him dearly. Mr. Eric Sobczak. Yeah, keep it going, John.
Hey Sean, real quick, can you just pull that curtain a little tight? It's bothering me.
I will get that.
Oh, call back.
Son of a bitch.
What up, you guys? Dude, Dan had the Diamondback shirt, repping the Diamondback shirt.
Yeah.
Dude, John, you'll see John's got it on too. You'll see it later. I'm telling you, like this is. Oh, he really did fuck with it. Okay.
I got you.
Thank you. More to the left, more to the left. I say this every time I'm up here. And no, they're gonna run in the keg.
I swear to God, I will fucking shut this show down.
Living Spaces.
Curtain in my face. I don't know. I was trying to make something. It didn't work.
Don't move the curtain.
Don't do it. But yeah, it's like, dude, let's just say, dude, next couple years, Diamondbacks are going to be awesome. This is like Phoenix bubble. It's like, now's the time, plenty of time to jump on the bandwagon for the D-backs. But dude, like, I love, because baseball is confusing to a lot of people, like, especially if they don't know geography, because, because they'll see a post-game interview, and they'll be like, they'll be like, why are all these black dudes speaking Spanish? What's going on in baseball? It's the best sport. Well, let's see. Do we have any film buffs? Yeah, it was something okay.
He's not a buff.
Just wondering. I might reference it. See, here's the thing. Like comedy, we've done it multiple times tonight already. If you reference something that you already said or that somebody already said, that's referred to a callback. What I did is I alluded to something I may speak about in the future. That's a call forward. Nobody's doing that. I'm the only one that's doing that. You're not getting that at the Tempe Improv. You're not getting that at the Womack. Callback. You're only getting that at Briggett's Last Laugh.
Yes.
All right, so we've got
Cutting edge.
We've got some film buffs. Do we have any Italian Americans? Or as I like to call them, spaghetti westerns. Callback.
Come on now.
Yeah, spaghetti western. Yeah. Spaghetti, you like that one? Spaghetti westerns. Yeah, it is accurate because it's a little more Clint Eastwood than Sergio Leone. You know what I mean? Dude, I love like how it's a big thing in Italian American culture quotations that there's a big emphasis on the love of food. But I think what they love more than food is telling people that what they're making isn't food. Like, I don't know if you've seen any like online recipes where people make videos, but if someone tries to make a carbonara, like the comments are gonna be a fucking shit show. Like there's gonna be someone in the comments with a username something like Mets fan, the Mafia, Jets fan, 9/11. And they're like, I'm Italian. And that's not a carbonara. You can't make carbonara with cream and bacon. I know because I'm Italian. Like, which is accurate. Like they're like, oh, that's a pasta, but it's not a pasta carbonara. Like, sure, that's accurate. But it's funny coming from somebody that thinks you can make an Italian with two Americans. It was like, that's a person. That's not an Italian person. That's an American. Like, I know that I'm American. Dude, there's a place not too far from here. It's called the Arizona Italian American Club. That just sounds like a limited time offer at Subway. Introducing the Arizona American Italian Club. Featuring tomato, lettuce, avocado, mozzarella, and prosciutto. Not ham. If you use ham instead of prosciutto, that is not an Arizona Italian American Club. It's a sandwich, but it's not an Italian. All right, you guys get that. Dude, downtown there's a restaurant called Taco Boys. Yeah, which is like that, it's a fucking awesome name that is just being wasted as a restaurant name. That's a perfect name for a strip club that just features trans men. That's a perfect name. Just come on down to Taco Boys. Get a mouthful of meaty man muff down at Taco Boys.
Meaty man muff.
Meaty men. We are located right next to our sister store, Churro Girls. Come take a tasty treat down your throat at Churro Girls.
Churro burgers.
Sugar and a sweet treat. Might be salty. Who knows? I don't know. Dude, I don't know. Like I saw another, like just another fucking shit from some Republican bullshit and just like on trans bathrooms. Like why are they worried about like trans women in bathrooms? This is like less than like 1% of the population, yet they make up like 25% of my Pornhub history. It's like the numbers don't add up. That means it's like some big titty bitch that shows up on my screen, there's like a 25% chance that she's got a dick, and that it's bigger than mine. I think that's the reality that conservatives are afraid of. It's like, don't be afraid, it's awesome. Chicks with big dicks.
Chicks with big dicks. They're really hollow.
The thing is, I don't know. I think everyone by now knows that, like, if you have like pineapple shit like on your house or whatever, that means like you're a swinger. You're like in the lifestyle, and like if you it's ubiquitous. It's too known at this point where nobody can just be like, oh, I just like pineapples. Like, no, like this fandom comes with some responsibility now. It's like you and your spouse need to start fucking other couples. But I was just at this other house and they had a lemon welcome thing on their door and a lemon welcome mat, and I'm just like, I don't know what this means, but it's definitely something sexual. I don't know, what are they fucking into? So I don't know, I think tomorrow, yeah, so I think tomorrow at work, I'm gonna talk to this dude and be like, dude, like, I was just at your house and I saw a bunch of lemon shit. What does that mean? That's all I could think about while I was at your house fucking your wife. Keep it going with a man who needs no nickname, John McCarthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sobczak. I told you, this kid fucking knows what he's doing. I was gonna do stuff like that tonight, but I didn't want to make people look bad. Eric Sobczak, let's hear it. Guys, so fucking good. Come in and sit down, young lady. Come in and sit down, young lady. All right, ladies and gentlemen, right now we're gonna bring on this man. He's been here all month. He's our resident comic. He did a set here a couple months ago. We just thought he was so great. He's been back every month. And we said we'd like to make you a resident. We think you're brilliant. Shh. Who's talking right now? Well, I'm talking about that. Okay. So he's been here all month, and we think he's fantastic. And so every month we have a resident comic, some of them we just think is wonderful. We want to feature and tell the world about and push them and make them. We want them to be famous because they're amazing. And this kid's brilliant. And next week he'll be in Los Angeles, back in his home ground, performing at the Improv on Melrose. So we have huge celebrities here now. Within 4 weeks he blew up, and he's at the Improv, folks, in Hollywood. Not his loss. Like it's our fault. We had that plan for us. But anyway, we're so thrilled he's here. This is the last time we have him for the whole month, and of course he'll be here every month afterwards. Mr. Saavan Patel! See you, Patel!
Thank you. Thank you everyone for coming out to this place. It's the best comedy club / haunted house in Phoenix. Yes! It's the best place.
Hashtag real talk.
I am excited. I'm also kind of scared because Sean's finally going to show me what's behind these doors. Because I think it's dead bodies. He's always joking around. He's like, we always kill the worst comic on the show and then we throw them in the dumpster. I'm like, well, if it's going to be anybody, it's going to be a white guy, right? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Can't get my name right? That's okay. That's fine. It's fine. I don't make a big deal about it. Like, I think people take it too seriously. And people are like, I went to Starbucks and the barista got my name wrong again. I'm like, why do you keep using the same name? Just use a different name. That's what I do. I'm like, yeah, order for Sam, and they know. They know I'm lying. Yeah. Like, everyone knows this space doesn't belong to a Sam, but they appreciate it. Well, thank you for lying, Sam. I don't know what your real name is, but I was gonna mess it up. My name's Harvey Jump to the Moon Tricky. Figure it out. Just embrace whatever you get. Alright? I give people one chance. Whatever they say, that's who I am. I'm like, yeah, my name's Saavan. Was that Salvin? Yeah, you nailed it. Good job. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what they say. Is that Jacob? Yeah, Jacob Patel. Namaste, dude. Doesn't matter what they say. You guys remember roll call in high school? I just said here for anything. It didn't matter what they said. Saavan, here. Savannah, here. Saddam, Allahu Akbar. It's fine. Do you have any couples in here? I'm trying to take a break from dating. Any couples? One? How long have you guys been together?
2 years.
2 years? Who's that?
2.5 years.
2.5 years? Oh,
Going on for a year.
oh, you're not gonna make it.
20 months.
2.5 that's pretty new. See, no one claps, so you know. That's how you know. No, I'm kidding. I hope you make it, but statistically, you know. My friends will call me like, dude, guess who's getting divorced? I'm like, I don't know, everybody? That's not gossip. Right? I want to hear something juicy, like, guess who went to federal prison? All right, yeah. All right. I don't care about who murdered. You don't want to hear about who? I messed that up. It's fun. I got cheated on. There we go. Thank you. The rest of you suck. Don't care at all. No, don't cheat if you don't have to. It also happened on April Fool's Day. So for 24 hours, I was just looking at my phone like. No, it didn't happen. She lied. She cheated. It was fucked up. Don't cheat if you don't have to. If you have to, it's fine, but try not to. Because now all I want is for him to cheat on her with me. I'm not gay, but for that kind of revenge, I'd make an exception. I can't pass that up. I hate when people use excuses for cheating on. I was like, oh, it was a mistake. It was just one mistake. Cheating is not a mistake, is it? Cheating is like abortion. It's a choice. I don't care. I'm sorry. That's how I feel about it, right? I'm not even pro-choice. I'm just pro-abortion. I think women should get more of them. I mean, I'm from LA, so I hate traffic. That's why I'm right? Like, if you could just stop making more people, we could all get to where we need to go quicker. For me, that's in and out, but it's still a valid concern, okay? What else is going on? I go to therapy. Does anyone here go to therapy? No one? Oh, okay. No one. The rest of you have your lives together. Good for you. White people. I want to be white. I do. It's so nice. But I go to therapy. My therapist tells me I overthink a lot. She's like, you need to stop caring so much about what people think of you. I'm like, that's pretty hard to do when I can see you taking notes on me. My last therapist told me that I need to work on my abandonment issues. And then she quit her job. I don't awe. Jesus. It's getting better. I used to have anxiety. I couldn't do this before, but now this is like a good anxiety. It's really scary, but it still feels really good. It's like anal. Yeah, doing it's good.
Look at those two laughing so
I know, what's
hard.
going on over there?
They laughed extra hard.
It's cute. I think everyone should go to therapy, honestly. I do. I noticed one thing in therapy that I really like is like, if I'm talking to someone in regular life, like if I'm having a conversation and then they cut me off and they start talking, it pisses me off. But in therapy, it doesn't. It's weird. Like, my therapist is the only person who's about to go, all right, you sound like an idiot, so stop talking. Like, it's the only time it's allowed. And in real life, I can cuss you out, you know? Not out loud, in my head. I'm scared of everybody, so I don't do that. I grew up in the hood. But it's scary. I think Christians should go to therapy. I'm not going to shit on the religion, but I think confessionals are the same thing as therapy. You just go into a room and talk to someone about the negative thoughts in your brain.
Yeah.
Right? A therapist is just a priest who can get you drugs. Right? What's wrong with my child? What troubles you? Sometimes when I'm in traffic, I think about murdering people. 4 Hail Marys and some Adderall, you're good to go. I like that Christians have I like that you guys do confirmation. I've learned about this recently. Confirmation, you have to reaffirm your faith. I think that's nice. You get like a second chance, you know, because I don't have that in mind. In Christianity, you're like, you get baptized and then 10 years later, they're like, oh, do you want to get that booster shot? I think it's a nice thing to do. Not every religion does that. I stopped drinking. I'm sober. Thank you. Yes. I didn't have a problem. I just don't like it. I just don't like the taste of alcohol. Just don't. Everyone's like, it's an acquired taste. I'm like, that's just a nice way to say it's disgusting. Okay? And if you keep drinking it, then at some point you won't hate it. That's just the Stockholm syndrome for beverages. It's not real. And you would never say that in any other context. You'd never be like if someone cooked you dinner, and like, how's the food? It's an acquired taste. You'd never say that. We should be able to use that with everything, don't you think? Like, oh, you don't like me? It's an acquired personality. That makes it easier. I think. I saw a gun out here when I was in Phoenix. I think it's really scary. It happened at work too. This guy comes in and he's like super pissed off. He's like, I went to the Phoenix Zoo and they told me I couldn't bring my gun with me. Don't you think that's bullshit? I was like, yeah, that's bullshit. Because I didn't know what else to say, right? A gun is a lot like a vagina. If you have one, I'll say whatever you want me to say.
Saavan Patel. Right by me. Saavan Patel. I have to say it real elegant or fuck it up. One more time, let's hear for that character. Mr. Patel. Good luck in Hollywood, kid. Coming to the stage next is the man I talked about earlier who invented this whole room, made the stage and put up the sign. He's very funny and everybody loves him. He's got wonderful kids and a wonderful family, and he's a really nice guy. And he's really funny. And I've known him forever. Please put your hands together. Mr. John Henry! Thank you, Sean. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Every time I do this show now, Sean introduces me, and he always mentions me, and it's so generous of him. And he always, the first thing he goes, he made the sign. Like, this is the most fucking important thing that I did. This fucking sign, right here.
I think it brings the room together. Like you put your
Really?
soul.
10 years!
You built this shit!
3 years in that room competing against bikers who don't give a shit about comedy. 5 years in this room having to move a pool table every fucking Tuesday. And then another 2 years with the sign. And the stage and the sound system. And 6 people in a room that's 120 degrees with a lot of bad jokes. But yes, I made the sign. You're welcome. This was a vodka soda, and then the straw touched my gums. Now it's a vodka gingivitis. You guys doing? How's your week going? It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday, baby!
Yeah. It's almost not Friday. So I am not looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow, let me tell you about tomorrow. Tomorrow is my mom's birthday. Yeah. 69 years old. I know, it's hot. So I have to call my mom tomorrow. And that's fine, but I have to be nice to my mom tomorrow. And that's not fine. Because, I mean, she's my mom. First of all, she's my mom. And I gotta love her. You know, legally, I gotta do it. But I don't always gotta be nice to her. People will give teenagers shit because they think they know everything. Well, you know who else thinks they know everything? My 69-year-old fucking mother. She doesn't know shit. And Mom, if you're watching this live stream, I'm really sorry what I was saying. My mom has an opinion on everything, and they're all wrong. By the way, my sister's here. Her laughter is confirmation of my honesty.
She has a lot of opinions, and honestly, I respect age. I respect getting older. I respect knowledge. I respect life experience. But none of her opinions are based on any of that. She formulates every idea in her head from Fox News and Facebook memes. And I'm gonna have to call her tomorrow. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pick up the phone. I'm gonna call her. Happy birthday, Mom! Here's what I'm gonna do when I win the lottery. She's gonna open with that. And then it's gonna be some fucking half-cocked get-rich-quick scheme. Mom, you're already rich. She's gonna want to be a motivational speaker. Or what if I just bought a bunch of property on the border and built my own wall? They couldn't stop me from doing that. I could build a 50-foot wall on my own property. No, you can't, Mom. It's called permits and zoning. That's why your neighbors don't have a 50-foot wall around your house. Here's why abortion should be illegal everywhere. If abortion was legal when I was born, I would have been aborted. Mom, my mom's mom left her home alone when she was 3 and drove to California.
It's true.
My mom was raised in an orphanage. Graduated orphanage high school. Became a stripper. Met my dad, and then he just took care of her for 50 years. And then he died, and she pulled herself up by her bootstraps by driving Uber. Because she had no life skills. And now she wants to be a motivational speaker to tell everybody else how to do this.
Yes! Of course!
And I keep telling her, Mom, you can't. My poor sister's gonna have a heart attack. I go, Mom, that's not a success story. And she goes, you don't know what it's like to work hard. We took care of you. Your generation got all those participation trophies. I'm like, Mom, you raised our generation. We didn't give ourselves those fucking trophies. That shit was your idea. Let's hear from my mom. It's her birthday tomorrow. She didn't die, and that's a miracle. I gotta lose weight. I gotta lose weight, man. I stopped going to the gym. I was going to Planet Fitness, and when they stopped giving us pizzas on Mondays, I stopped going. And now I don't fit into my baseball jerseys anymore. I can't find clothes anymore. That's the fucking issue. I can't find clothes. I go to the fat guy store now, which the prices are through the roof, by the way. They're not cheap. So I have 2 options. I can go to the fat guys. You know the store? There's like a fat guy store. There's a store specifically for fat guys. Lane Bryant, I think is what it's called. And I don't want to look like those guys. So is that our Goodwill? I can go to Goodwill. I got this Diamondback jersey at Goodwill. And I love Goodwill too, because Goodwill has clothes for guys my size, because they get their clothes from guys who have died from being my size. My name's John Henry, and that's Sean McCarthy. Thank you all so much.
I just love John. I just love the fact that John actually made the sign and built it with his own hands. That's all. I know it's not maybe a big deal to make this big sign and stage, but I'm impressed that you actually put your blood and soul into it.
Thank you very much.
And then every week we stand at it, I remember that you did this, we built this. We built this city of rock and roll. Woo! I knew this kid in high school, when he heard that song, he goes, why are they going to kill a cat? Because that song, we killed this kitty. I go, dude, you're fucking stupid. I swear to God, he thought it was we killed this kitty. Alright folks, we are barreling through one of the greatest lives ever. This next young man, holy shit, Mr. Perfect. Another banger! No, this guy is so awesome. I've known him forever. He's always just perfect and always just very relevant and always just so fucking funny. He's just so fucking funny. I just love him dearly. Please put your hands together for Mr. Durrell Johnson! From
Hey, hello, Brigett. How's everyone doing on a Tuesday night? All right. Who's got kids and is here drinking tonight? Hey, there we go. All the responsible parents. Kids are back in school now. This is the way to do it. Hello, John's sister.
Hello, John's sister.
Great to see you guys. The usuals. Who else is here? Oh, Meat Stallion. That's gotta be Meat Stallion back there. Look like the Run DMC video. All right. Awesome. You over here. Got your old crew. Oh, thank you. They're in the Breakfast Club pose too, so it's kind of like a double. You know what I mean? It's like a double entendre, right? I love it. It's awesome. It's great to be here, guys. I was arguing with someone online. See if he posted back yet about the new Little Mermaid movie, because why not? Grown men arguing about that shit, man. Hilarious to me. You know who doesn't care that Ariel's black? The kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The people they made the movie for, they're gonna go see it. They're not gonna care one way or another. I love it though. People are all up in arms about that shit. Fucking fictional characters. Black elves on Lord of the Rings. How dare they? How dare they go woke on a TV show that's made up? Silliness. You know who else had, you know what else Disney did with mermaids? Because Disney did have black mermaids. They're in Peter Pan. Remember Peter Pan? He went to Neverland, all the mermaids, he was pimping them out, too. He had all races, too. He had a little Puerto Rican mermaid, he had a little black one, a little native one. You could tell that she was the same, it was exactly Pocahontas. It was the exact same drawing, same one. They just put her in the water, right, with a little fin. It's beautiful. They even hated Wendy's white ass and then brought the colonizer to Neverland, and what they tried to do, they tried to drown her. That was the first thing they tried to do, was try to drown her ass. I'm like, damn. Don't be mad about Black Ariel. Hopefully Peter Pan, hopefully they do that right. That fucked up Peter Pan a lot. Since Robin Williams, ever since he died, they haven't done this right. It hasn't been right. They don't have old pimp Peter Pan in there. It ain't worth it. All right. I was watching a commercial this morning about men's mental health. Has anybody seen this commercial? It's this dude at the gym, and he's like working out, and he doesn't have a spotter, so he can't lift the weight. And this guy runs over, and he's like, hey man, you need help? And the guy goes, you don't know my family, man. And he was like, man, it's okay. It's like, I was watching a fucking football game, right? Right after Ken Dorsey trashed the fucking football booth after the Dolphins lost, like, man, you can talk about your mental health. I said, man, ain't no problem talking about mental health. Men will talk to you about their dicks for no fucking reason at all. Every stranger, go to the gym. Any man that's been to the gym will tell you the story. You might just be sitting there, into your workout, putting your shoes on, and all of a sudden, here comes 65-year-old man. Hey, how you doing? And you turn and look up and see that Japanese lantern hanging out there. Oh, man.
Japanese leather?
God damn. Them old motherfuckers, too. Them Joe Bidens get out there, man. Prideful. All those wrinkles, just it's horrible, man. They start telling you stuff. I have a coworker, same deal. You know, the one-upper, the guy that, always ends up dating one of your female friends, fellas, and then you gotta deal with that dude. Go, oh yeah, I used to work on 2 cars. Yeah, no, I used to put the carburetors in myself. Yeah. Okay, bro, what the fuck? Those are always the guys that brag about the, oh nah dude, I used to fuck 2 chicks once. One time I was doing this threesome, and I was out some story, and then they ended up busting a nut, putting their jeans on. Biggest pipe game. They ain't terrible. It's horrible, right? These guys ain't nothing. Sometimes, I won't. I forgot that this is live, so there is someone who's probably watching this. Because there is a comic out here who's exactly like this. It's exactly this person I'm describing. But one of those things, though, I tell those guys all the time, the mental health aspect. Look at you over here! Look at you over here! Hey, you got one right there! That wasn't directed at you. But the shoe fits, right? It fits, everybody knows someone. Right? Back to the mental health conversation, though, right? The comfortability. I always say this. Once men put this shit on social media, that's when you open up the door for bullying, right? That's when someone looks at your status and is like, look at this pussy ass motherfucker right here, right? Go look at this, man. Go look at this. He's going live again. You know, people are like, it's weird. It's like, fellas, leave that shit alone. Go actually talk to someone. Go get help. It's not a big deal. Use that unfollow button, everyone else. You guys don't need that negativity in your life. Let someone go through what they need to go through. You know, sometimes I used to live for the drama. I used to watch for the women. You know, women used to just check into the urgent care with no context. Just every week, once a week in the hospital. I'm like, oh God, what's happening today? You know, and I'd scroll through and see, and then we're like, oh, thoughts and prayers. Oh, what's happening? And, you know, and it's like their cat dies. I'm like, oh, fuck out of here. You got 7 cats. Be all right. Crazy. Oh, there's Russell Wilson up front. Oh, I didn't see you there. I didn't hear you laugh. These 2 left. They got their leftovers here. This guy, I don't know where he went, but he totally looked like Pinocchio when he became a human. Right? Oh, that is him and Pinocchio. That's amazing. Man. I'm so glad this year's almost over. There's only 3 months left in this year, guys. Can you believe it? Woo. Right at the end of the tunnel. 2022, a lot of people died. Comedians and people over the age of 80. So it hasn't been too wild. COVID's still a thing. It's still lingering around just a bit. But I'm hoping we get through the rest of this year without any problems. You know, January started off crazy. White people, y'all losing their mind. The election. I heard the election workers now get to carry firearms. Isn't that crazy?
What?
Yeah, just because of all the threats that they get, man. I was like, God damn, we're in a wild time right now. Wild West right now. I was thinking about it though, because now, like, what's the next thing? Is like, so cancel culture was a big thing this year. That was one thing everybody is ranting about. And that's only gonna, it'll peak and then it'll die down, right? Like, what if your kids will watch Rush Hour one day and get on TikTok and be like, oh my God, look at the jokes they're making, right? And then it'll be a big deal, and then it'll go away, and then it'll come back, whatever. But the one thing that's the great thing about it is it's holding these white men accountable now, right? The equality in the world is finally solving itself. These white guys, well, we want to understand how you'll feel, Durrell. Well, we want to understand how you'll feel, Mr. Reyes, Mr. Martinez, Mr. all these things. And now they're in a position where these guys are getting so angry, well, I can't say shit anymore in the workplace. I can't walk around and do anything. I got to watch my mouth. Welcome. Come on over. Come on over, Scott. Come on over, Richard. You wanted this, and now this is what you got, baby. It's a beautiful thing, beautiful thing. Guys, I'm Durrell Johnson. Have a great night. Thank you so much.
Mr. Hot Shit. This is Durrell Johnson. Durrell Johnson, one more time, Durrell. And by the way, folks, I'm a Jew, so I'm not white. I'm black turned inside out. John Henry's a white guy we're gonna kill later. What? Just you're the whitest guy in the room. I just want to make sure I deflect. I'm deflecting. Shit. Yeah, Dan. Sorry, I called you for. Ladies and gentlemen, Durrell Johnson, one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on right now at this point, what is it? At this point in our Rhythm and Blues review, I'd like to introduce the horn section. Mr. Bones Malone on saxophone. Okay, she's right. Ladies and gentlemen, this young lady is probably one of the funniest comedians of all time. currently dating an Olympic downhill skier, I think I call it. By the way, I'll say this. I always like tag people like at the shows and I say funny things. I say, because I see some people tag shit in like other shows and like we all know that every show is not a banger, every show is not lit, every lineup is not fucking amazing. And everybody goes on Facebook the next day and fucking raves about how great everything is. It's all fake, right? So I like to fucking make up shit. So I literally, half the shit I say is real and I really appreciate people coming in. The other half is just complete bullshit, being sarcastic, making fun of everybody. So when I tag people, I make up shit, but I've tagged Bree as like a downhill Olympic skier, like an MMA champion, the grounded pound queen of Japan. And I want other people to read and go, my God, he's got Olympic champions in his show. And I want to say shit that people get fucking mad and they have no idea. I'm just lying, making fun of you, you dumb dick. Everything's not that great, but this show really is always great. But I believe that Bree could be an Olympic downhill skier or do MMA. She could be the designated hitter for the Cubs. She was a punt returner for the Rattlers. Even though there's no punting in arena football, but she returned punts for the Rattlers. You know what's up? So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, my favorite comedian of all time, please put your hands together for Miss Sierra Renee Miranda, the man from the South of Miranda.
Greatest roadie ever. Never drives to just the mic when it comes to Sean McCarthy. The man can put together, he can take apart a vacuum, put together, and now it's a vacuum, and now it's a microphone, and now it's a electric recorder. I don't fucking know. Sean does everything on meth, and it's a beautiful concept.
Hey now!
He quilted that curtain today, alright? So he's very particular about it. He sews it by hand. Don't be fucking annoying about it, guys. Jesus Christ.
Don't touch the curtain.
I just want to touch on some things. I thought everyone... first of all, everyone did fucking great tonight. Everyone's doing great. You still have 47 more comments, so suck it up. But no, everyone's doing fucking great tonight. I love everyone. Yeah, I wrote shit on a receipt because I'm stoned and I don't fucking care. Alright? I don't know what to do. I decided to wear sweatpants tonight. What do you want from me? You know? Unlike John, I said, you know what? I don't fit in my jeans anymore. I'm wearing sweatpants. But he said, no, thank you. I'm buttoning. I'm going to ask a lot of these buttons. And these jeans are not going to be zipped. Fuck you. And I respect it to no end. All right. So, what did we learn tonight? Oh, yeah. Had some things. First of all, fucking love Eric Sobczak. Kid's fucking amazing. What I love the most about Sobczak's comedy is like he does. You're like, oh shit, I didn't think about that. You know why? Because I got bigger fucking problems to deal with, Sobczak. You know? Like, I love that, you guys have to understand, when you come out to these shows, that means everything to us. Like, because of you, like, a prostitute won't die tonight because of a comic, okay? Like, we got it out because we can't afford therapy because they won't call us back, you know? Like, we can't afford, so, like, thank you for coming out because, like, with Sobczak, like, God bless him, it's obvious that, like, he's like, oh, here's what I did today. I Uber Eated it here. I Uber Eated it there. Like, everything was about a new food place they had to fucking pick up from and send to a fucking hipster that fucking, tipped him 84 cents after, like, getting a burrito in Tempe and shit. And you gotta go to fucking, like, Maryvale. And I'm sorry that happened to you. But what I appreciate is I still know, like, that's how you know it's right in this world. At least we know that it's still okay to be white. You know, like, Sobczak's still having a good time. You know, I have to worry about people going like, well, you know, I really miss the days when a president was the worst thing he did was a mean tweet. Well, you know, during those mean tweets, the mean tweet said, like, spit on your local brown person. You know what I mean? So, I'm a little worried if he comes back, you know? I might be a little concerned. If he gets on Twitter again, you know? All right, that's just me. Saavan? Saavan. Fuck, I said it right the first time. It's the weed, dude. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, brown to brown. Like, listen. The second, okay, look, Cierra was a really hard name to have growing up, but I promise you, dude, the second white people start stealing a name, everyone's gonna know it, all right? I've been fine. Everybody knows my name because every 1 in 6 chubby white girl is walking around with my fucking name, all right? And then a random R&B artist gets it and you're solid. Fucking pussy. Yeah, that was also a nightmare. She butchered the name, it doesn't make any fucking sense, but here I am. Alright. So now I can use my real name at Starbucks. So, what I like, my favorite thing what he said was, when you were talking about alcohol and it's an acquired taste. You're right. The taste is called sadness. You think we fucking did this tonight because everything's going well? You think on a fucking Tuesday? You think I'm doing well in life? I'm wearing sweatpants on a Tuesday in public. I just ate 2 tacos and there's 1.5 bathroom stalls. You think I'm doing well? I'm gambling my life away. And my bowels. And my dignity. What do you fucking want? But I'm glad you don't have the taste for well vodka, you piece of shit. I get it. You're a great looking son of a bitch. You shouldn't. Don't do it. I get it. This is what happiness looks like. All right. Durrell was fantastic. I love Durrell. I truly do. One of my fucking favorites. I love that he touched on racism because he's black. And we have to. But no, it's true. Because here's my problem. He's absolutely right. This fucking Little Mermaid shit is stupid. The fucking Lord of the Rings shit is stupid. I can't believe nerds are racist. That's fucking crazy. Nobody likes nerds, you know, but like apparently we are cool with it. So what I love the most is keep it down, test 5. Keep it down, test 5. Before afterwards I tell you about how you could have been a better audience member, okay? Alright. Shut up, Dietrich. Alright. Here's why racism is stupid. You're absolutely fucking right? Because I get it. Alright, fine. You're scared that your little white girls aren't going to see other white people on TV. And that's scary. Imagine that for fucking centuries. That's fucking scary, right? But like, here's why racism is extra stupid, bro. And I agree with you. It's because like, where's racism is the most? Just last year in the Super Bowl was the first time that there was an all-black referee squad. That's absurd. That's absolutely absurd. Racists should want black people as refs. Nobody likes referees, so you should just like let them have the job. You can just call them whatever you want in your stupid racist trailer all fucking afternoon, you know? Alright. I got a couple of jokes. I got actually a couple of jokes for you. I can use them. I know. What a concept. All right. I am wearing sweatpants. I'm in the Regina George stage where all that fits is sweatpants. I can't shop. I have to shop at Sears. All right. So I have gained weight. Unfortunately, gotcha. So this is what you gotta deal with. But like, here's the thing, I am gonna lose weight. I am going to, I keep telling myself this. I'm gonna fucking try. Dietrich, you finally got pussy after 48 years of your fucking life. And now you wanna fucking laugh. You finally won a comedy contest and got in second place in the mid-regional district of fucking Georgia. In the Clark County district of 60 days in, and you want to fucking laugh. All right. Fuck out of here, Dietrich. And of course it's an overweight white woman. Okay, Dietrich, so you're no better than any of us, you stereotype. Fuck out of here. Done with your shit today. So I am gonna start losing, baby.
Fucking Dietrich.
Fucking Dietrich! I love him with all my heart. Can you imagine if I didn't like him? I fucking love him. All right. Shut the fuck up, Dietrich. I am gonna. Here's why. Because I have to. Because here's the thing, I'm tired of the way I get hit on. Because now it's just like strictly black men, right? And that's why I don't like black men. That's not the truth. That's not the problem. I just don't like the way black men hit on me. It's not fun, you know. Like, okay, so I was at the store that day, and I was coming out of the store, and this dude just kept looking at me, and I was like, oh, like I'm just assuming he doesn't. I did something to upset him because that's just me, right? So, but instead he's like he waited, like I went into the store and he like looked at me and I came out of the store and he's still waiting and I'm like, oh fuck, right? So he's like, Miss Lady, right? So I'm like, yeah, what? You know? And he goes, listen. He like runs up to me, he's like, I just had to tell you something. Baby girl, you thicker than a snicker. And says, and then he looks me up and down and goes, you fat in all the right places. But like, when he said it, where his eyes and his hands went, were just like strictly in this area. And I didn't love that today. I was actually sucking it in, you know? I wore a cinched top that day. It was a nice loose blouse. And I didn't enjoy that. So I gotta get to Planet Fitness and get my Bagel Mondays. I got the light, that's it. My name's Cierra and Miranda. Thank you guys very
I don't know if you've realized how impressive this is. I just showed up in sweatpants and wrote my receipt on, put my act on a receipt, let me kill Sierra Miranda. So that's how it's done. Yeah. She's not playing games. Murderer's Row. Oh my god, it's like Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, and the whole Murderer's Row. Alright. This next young man, Jesus. I think I've known him for 20 years. Never knew he smoked. I thought he had kids. Turns out we've known each other for like 6 months. He smokes. He doesn't have kids. I don't even know you, Joe Gangemi. I thought I knew you. All right. This guy is on another level. He's growing by leaps and bounds. He's amazing. I love him dearly. And I thought he had 15 kids. I was so wrong about it. He doesn't have any kids. I don't know. I don't do it anymore, bro. I just love you dearly. Mr. Joe Gangemi.
Sean one time told me if you had kids, they would be perfect angels. And I said, you're correct, Sean, because they would be dead before they were born. Before I get started, I have a couple notes on Sierra's Sept. I wonder what the YouTube retention rate is on this video after Sierra barked at all the comics for 5 minutes and then told a black man to shut up. What the fuck is wrong with you, Sierra? God damn. You're lucky I fucking love you. Before we get started, I did that part. It was the Sierra. I said before we get started, I was going to talk about Sierra and about how she hates the blacks. Did that part.
White people
Callus. What? White people problems. I don't know if you saw the last comic, but I wouldn't classify her as white. She's more of like graph paper than notebook paper. I don't know. So I wrote out like a whole set thing and stuff. I don't know if you guys know how this whole stand-up thing works, but you write like jokes that you tell them to strangers in bars and stuff. I did that, but then I got here, and man, it's been a long week, like already. Even though it's Tuesday, you know? It's been a long week, and I was sitting back there and I was like, you know what, I don't really feel like doing all this work stuff. I kind of feel more like fucking around. You guys want to fuck around? Yeah, let's fuck around. I love that. Yeah. You know what? I was thinking like maybe some light mischief. Anybody else want to do some light mischief?
Yeah!
Yeah! This guy likes it. Sir, what's your favorite kind of light mischief?
Fuck, I don't even know.
Anybody got a form of favorite light mischief?
Yeah, like when you reach someone's drug level, just run.
Oh, I love a ding dong ditch. That's a perfect one. Anybody else?
When you move a curtain like a little bit.
What?
When you move a curtain like a little bit.
When you move a what?
Curtain.
Oh, a curtain. Callback. I'm gonna be doing a joke about the curtain later, so that is a call forward as well. So let's get it out of the way. I like to light mischief. I like to put like ketchup packets under the toilet seat, so when people sit down, they're like, "What?" That's a fun one. Anybody else got a light mischief they like? Adultery. Was that him? Did you say adultery in front of your girl? Bro, that's not light mischief. That's like divorce. That's a great way to not have a girl anymore. Wow. That's like if I asked this guy, he was like, arson. Well, that's not what we're fucking talking about. We're talking about mischief. Yeah, light mischief. Like, have you guys ever played reverse pickpocket? No? Oh, dude, I play this with my buddies all the time. I love reverse pickpocket. What you do is you see what you can sneak into your buddy's pocket. The bigger the better, because then you're all just hanging out and they go like reach for something. They're like, oh, hot dog, and fucking everybody laughs. It's fucking great. I think we should play reverse pickpocket tonight. In fact, yeah, I have $5 to whoever can sneak something into Sean's pocket. I suggest Ice Cube. I like sneaking ice cubes because they're easy, they slide right in, and then somebody goes to reach for it, and they're like, water? What? It's fucking $5 to anybody that can get an ice cube in Sean's pocket. A hot dog? Exactly. So fun. I know we're not laughing now, but when it happens, you laugh. It's... I'm not waiting tonight. Come on in. Come on. Look who's back. Look who decided to. What happened to your leftovers?
I have no idea. They're gone now. Oh, Sean's got them. Oh,
Sean, get the leftovers. Where the hell have you two been?
Smoking.
Smoking? Where? The Swiss Alps? I don't believe you. Alright, I will. Were you looking for the manager, man? That's it. I was just saying, when I was on my way in tonight, the song Breakfast at Tiffany's started to play. Does anybody remember the song Breakfast at Tiffany's? Yeah. You got some fans, alright, cool. I hate that song. That song is fucking dumb. I don't know if you guys have ever really listened to the words of Breakfast at Tiffany's, but it starts out, and the guy's like, you say we have nothing in common, that the world has come between us, and that we are falling apart. And she goes, yeah? And he goes, well, what about the movie Breakfast at Tiffany's? As I recall, that's a movie we both kind of liked. You're gonna base your whole relationship on a movie you both kind of liked? You couldn't find more common ground. You didn't both have a movie you didn't both like Jurassic Park? You guys don't have a restaurant, you know, that you like to go to that you can bond? Your whole thing is about one movie you can barely remember. Dude, you're in a band. You guys don't have a favorite band? It's a terrible way to picture it. It's toxic. Toxic relationship shit. And for you, because you seem younger, let's see. Have you heard that Ed Sheeran song, Shivers?
I don't listen to Ed Sheeran.
You don't listen to Ed Sheeran? You young ladies, you know the Shivers song by Ed Sheeran? Oh, okay. Obviously, I am the white one. Okay. Did anybody know that song? No? Alright. He says that the girl is so hot it makes him shiver. I don't think Ed Sheeran knows how hot and cold works. That was the joke. It would have worked for a younger audience. Also on my way in tonight, there's bad traffic. Oh, okay. There's bad traffic on the way in tonight. I was driving next to a guy and he was fighting with his wife. You can see them both like yelling at each other. And my first thought was, oh, okay. My first thought was, oh my God. I'm so glad I'm not that guy right now. Oh, that must suck. And my second thought was like, oh, I kind of feel bad for this guy because he was doing like this motion as he was yelling and his wife was yelling. And I know this motion means he was like trying to lay down facts, but she doesn't care about facts. It's about how she feels. And he's coming in with her cheating. She getting nothing. I felt bad. I've been there. I haven't seen a woman that mad since the time I got drunk and peed in the closet. Look, I was at a baseball game in my dream. It's not because of the... What else about me? Got any Q-Tip fans in the house? Yeah! Yeah, Q-Tip? Not the rapper. The product. Okay. Got the product, Q-Tips. I fucking love Q-Tips, dude. Don't wham wham. I've Q-Tipped twice today.
Yeah, woo!
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure Q-Tips are as close as I've ever come to anal. Again, I don't know, but I just assume, because I feel like they both start off the same. You're like, I'm just going to use the tip and just for a second. Oh, okay, that feels real. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. I understand why people do this. Yeah. You're like, I know you're not supposed to put it in, but a little deeper. Okay, that's probably deep enough. That's probably deep enough. Oh, okay, that's definitely deep enough. Like, maybe spin it. Oh my gosh. About here, it's like, you fucking come! And just like Q-Tips, you always gotta check the tip for blood. Am I right, guys? All right, thank you guys. Thanks very much.
It's on Chucky and Jimmy, let's hear for it. Mr. Jimmy. I totally did to it. And Joe, when I gave you the light, I looked at my watch on. You had more time. I apologize. I didn't mean to throw you off. I hope that was okay. I hope you got it done. I hope you did everything you need to do. Ladies and gentlemen, Chucky and Jimmy, let's hear for that ad. I love that ad. All right, and we are down to our final comment. Like I said, this kid's new cat coming to the room. We're really thrilled to have someone new. We haven't had a new guy pop in for half a minute. I mentioned at the beginning of the show, he's got a sweet tracksuit. His name's on the back, so that's solid as fuck with a gold chain, and he smells great, and he brought his wife. So, ladies and gentlemen, please, put your hands together. It's the first time here. Don't be a dick to this guy. Mr. Adam Hadlock, the Meaty Stallion!
What's up, Brigett? How you doing tonight? Hell yeah! My name's Adam Hadlock, and I fucking crush crowns. Did you hear him say that earlier? He's like, yeah, dude. He said he crushes rooms. My girl's like tapping me on the shoulder. She's like, did you really say that? Yeah. I was like, bitch, I was like halfway through a cowboy cookie edible. I have no idea what it said. I was contemplating whether water's wet or not. Hear me out. If you fill a water bottle halfway up and you add water to it, you just make it wetter? Water. Or did you fill up the bottom? Yeah, that's the stone shit that goes on. Yeah, let's get back to that. Hey, joke that doesn't crush cows right there. There we go. All right, so, like I said, my name's Adam Hadlock. Despite that white-ass last name, I can assure you guys all that I'm 100% half Mexican. almost gets it. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Transformers, Vato in disguise. I know it's confusing because I kind of look like the guy from Toy Story that stole Woody. I get that a lot. I think it has to do with the goatee. But if you don't know about Mexicans, we can't grow the middle. This guy knows. We can't grow the middle. So like all my friends that give me shit, they're like, hey man, why do you keep that around if you'd be looking like Big Al from Toy Story? And I said, because if I shave it, then I look like Boo from Orange is the New Black. Is Dietrich getting it? Calm down, big game killer. Big game killer. All right, it's kind of bullshit because I fill out applications. I get to skip over like white. I get to skip over Hispanic. I get to hit that other button, right? And it's that fill in the blank, other. I type in Mexican vanilla. It worked. I got hired, and now they call me horchata at work. The reason why it's bullshit is because just last Thursday I had an argument with my HR department after they gave me a verbal warning. They told me I could no longer call my coworkers by nicknames I've given them or give them any more nicknames. I really hope Frankie the fuckface is happy. He's definitely the snitch, right? It's either him or Butt Chin Billy, but I don't think so. Butt Chin Billy knows what he's got. It's definitely not Karen, because Karen's a real name. She's like, give me a nickname. I hate the stereotype Karen. I'm like, well, bitch, you kind of fit it. I watch you go to lunch and he said, can I get a spicy chicken sandwich, but can you make it not spicy? And when the waiter's like, so you want a crispy chicken sandwich? She goes, that's not what I said. Yeah. As he advised, I do have a nickname myself. It's Meaty Stallion. It's not self-given. I gotta give a shout out to my woman back there. You guys seen my woman? Yeah. Give her a round of applause. Hey, not too loud. You'll wake the puppies. You'll make the puppies. She gets a lot of shit about looking like Cruella DeVille, so I'm always, you know, trying to play on that. I didn't get with her because of that. I thought she looked more like Beth Chapman. And I feel like Dog the Bounty Hunter sometimes. I do love her. I really do. I want to be with her forever, but I got to be honest with y'all, I don't trust her. She broke that trust. Got any couples in here? You guys a couple? You guys a couple?
Oh, she wishes. You bastard, John Henry.
Any of you fellas ever been hugged by your woman when she grabs you by the butt cheeks and kind of separates them a little bit? Yeah, she fucking did that to me. It was like parting in the brown swamp, not part in the Red Sea. You know, I had to have a conversation with her. I said, baby, I don't like it when you hug me like that. Felt my butt cheeks separate, didn't feel comfortable. Started kicking my legs and shit. Think that shit would have stopped? It's like prison games in my house now. I'll be walking out the shower and I got a high-ass crack. She'll see that shit and she'll go, come here, Barry Mantelopes. We got really good nicknames though. The Meaty Stallion, as soon as she gave me that nickname, I remember like telling myself like there's no way I'm gonna get called this in public. Until I realized I could just tell everyone, oh, meaty word counts, you know what I mean? Yeah, I keep on telling everyone that meaty word counts. She put an end to that shit. She nicknamed my dick. She calls it the iceberg. And I know why you guys are all confused, because I was too. I said, baby, my dick doesn't look like an iceberg. And then it hit me. Oh, because like a Titanic, be wrecking them walls. Nah, this bitch is, she watches way too much Nat Geo. She goes, nah, I call it the iceberg, because much like a real iceberg, 75% of it can be located beneath the surface of the ocean. Still confused, babe? Can you elaborate? I don't have an ocean. She goes, they're fupa. Mean. Getting older, man. I'm 34 years old, and I'm starting to realize, like, little shit. You know what I mean? Like fears. Remember when you were a little kid? What were you afraid of? The snack pack not being in the refrigerator? You know, what kind of dreams did you have? What were nightmares? Freddy Krueger, Boogeyman, Chucky. No, not Chucky. You just punked that motherfucker, right? But as an adult, it's completely different. Like fears? Verizon's texting you right now. Pay this immediately. You're like, damn, I hope immediately means Friday. I'm 3 days away. You know what I mean? Did you know you were going to be afraid of certified mail when you got older? Nothing good comes from certified mail. Dreams change too, man. The other day I had a dream, just me and my woman. We were just in the house, being regular. But every room I walked into, my girl was there with a different hairstyle. Going like this. Notice anything different? Notice anything different? Notice anything different? Fucking chills, bro. The worst dream I ever had is probably my worst fear ever. I had a dream that I was doing comedy and I shit my pants. On stage. Shit my pants. Worst part about it, I woke up and I went, there's no way there's not shit in here. See, the night before I watched a bunch of episodes of Friends, eating a pint of Ben & Jerry's, chased with 6 Budweisers, and I'm lactose intolerant. So when I woke up, I thought for sure I shit my pants. Do you know how much courage it takes to wake up thinking you shit your pants and smelling shit and still going, oh, thank God. Anybody have New Year's resolutions? I heard you were trying to lose weight, right?
I was.
Yeah. Were you successful or did you fail? I fucking love #MeToo stories. Dude! I did the same shit, bro. January 1st came out. By the way, dieting tip real quick. Oreo Thins are not healthier than any regular Oreo. Okay? When you still eat the whole box. But I went out, I got a gym membership, bought a bunch of vegetables, a bunch of healthy foods. 9 months later, that's got me 9 reoccurring payments of $65 for a gym I've never been in. And I got a science project in my prison. You know what I mean? Shit grew, some crazy shit. Any queens in the house? That's what you guys, single women, that's what you guys call yourselves now, right? Queens? Queens, make some noise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm a queen.
I love them queens, man. Right before I was in a relationship, I used to talk to one, and she started telling me how picky she was about the man she would have to be with. I can't date a guy that's under 6 foot. He's got to have a 6-pack, tattoos. And I was like, girl, you look like an armadillo. I'm sorry. She looked like an armadillo. Call back. Anybody got good anniversary ideas? All my friends have dog shit ones. Anybody? No? People can tell me like, oh, you gotta take your girl on your next anniversary on a hot air balloon ride. Have a picnic afterwards. I said, motherfucker, those baskets are made out of wicker. Do you know what I do to wicker furniture? Shit. They also say skydiving. You ain't gonna catch me relying on a JanSport backpack, 4 quarts, and a king-size sheet to bring me down. The worst part about it is the first time you go skydiving, you can't go by yourself. You got some guy named Icarus, because he just flew too close to the sun. You're nuts the butts with this guy. His beard's tickling you the whole fucking way down. I don't know, I gotta find something though. I kind of ruined our last anniversary. I decided to make a sex tape. Yeah, I got drunk as hell, man. We made a sex tape, and she didn't even know about it. Yeah. Bad angles. Also, if you look like me, fella, I'm looking at you. If you look like me, don't make a sex tape. Okay? Because when I watched that shit back, first off, my breathing was out of control. I sounded like a dying javelina, just. I put the camera on reverse mode at one point and winked at myself. It's like, the fuck is going on? Who's that for? But the absolute most heartbreaking part of that longest 45 seconds of my life. I had to admit that I didn't see my penis once. Yeah. I just saw her ass cheeks, my fupa. If I'd have seen my dick just once, I'd have been like, oyster, dead ahead! You know? That's another part. Before I get off stage, I just want to give you guys just one dad joke to bring home and bring to the office tomorrow. You guys aware of the animal called a mole? Kind of like halfway between an armadillo and a rat. Mole. Do you know what their shit tastes like? Molasses. Ew. Give it up for Sean, everybody. Hey, chillin'. I'm Hadlock. Come on, man.
Nobody smells better than that man and his wife. Adam Hadlock right there. Come on, man. And his wonderful wife. Are you guys married or not? Are you married or just together?
No, not married.
Not married, okay.
Trophy wife.
Trophy wife, there you go. I keep calling your wife, but I don't think you're wonderful woman. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys were wonderful. Thank you so much for coming out. We do this every week, and we'll be here next week. Next week we have kind of a special show. We've got like 11 different people who book shows around the valley. We've got like 11 bookers on one show. They're all going to do like sets. So if you're a comic and you want to meet somebody who books a show around the valley, come here next week. And otherwise, avoid it because it's probably going to be horrible. I'm being a smartass. Thank you so much. Get home safe. You're fantastic. Let's carry on to the next door. Let's carry on to the next door.
Yeah, dude, it means a lot.
kid's gonna fucking slap something. I'm pretty sure that he said yeah, the guy at the store said I'm the only person who's ever seen something. I gotta go, man.
Why is the business